Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Georgia's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they have gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. You know, one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? To throw, it's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was in his through that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his win by pressuring him to the whistle.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Press coverage now from these DBs. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wide out. Oh, what a grab! They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Young. Tackle, but 1st down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows some accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Dogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Come the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it in. He's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Middle of the game brought down short of the marker. 2nd down after that one previous play. They'll try the ground game here with running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 3-yard line.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice counter protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw. It's a 1st down.
That run moves the ball across the 35. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. Corralling for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every
football comes out. Still up for the defense. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
To hang on here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff in a single back formation. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, if you get into a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Been a really productive drive. But the loss there now makes it 2nd and 20. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Good to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. So a good pressure for the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on it. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after scoring a touchdown. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. That's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Takes the handoff. Gets Frazier. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And here's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier. Not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Swarm by the passer. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Oh, he's got the first and still going. Second after the defense cannot stop him short of the mark.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, person that's carrying the ball can break off.
Here he goes. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. First opening with a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Cut quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Good throw. That's an RPO. Caught on the left side. That moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
On the carry, he's heading left. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
He'll ride the back again here. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain. And look at the defense. Puffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They're going to run it. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Toss play to the outside. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Execution and long drive. That's why this team made the college football play.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to move it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here's Frazier. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Grab near the sticks. It's Young. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Just gets it away, taking a shot. The ball's incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They miss this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
He's running out of time here. Trying to get the throw off. Oh, and another incompletion.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Now the handoff. Makes an open space. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a 1st down. Looking to throw here. Good throw, catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the good throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense will quickly spend the timeout here after the play.
A lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. The ball is caught. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down. They're going to throw the football. Pump over the middle. It's Williamson. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. He's kicking out at Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes out to start this drive. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. The second half, they keep it on the ground. There's some space among the 30. They trust the left side of the offensive line. Properly huge point on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision. Picks up some big yards for that first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, right back to the running game. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And there's the ball. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes a quick round. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on it. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
The pocket breaking down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting to those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned. I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Fires it to the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They mix it up with a run. Tough running to avoid a loss. Just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we are in the second half. This run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Stockton. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Remember, that last possession went for it on 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. All right, test the middle there, but yet nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding the ball at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. first down. Up for the receiver. And he will make the first down tackle at the 26.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They keep him guessing with a run. He's starting out at the 42. That's a solid gain in closer to midfield.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
No way to run up the middle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Time for one more play here in the quarter. The back's got it. Fighting off the defender. To make the tackle, but means enough to make the first down in what should be the last play in the third quarter. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter. Critical down the distances. This guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game. Showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
But to pick up the third and short through the air. He'll throw it now. Holland makes the grab. Now played more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
The defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Running with purpose. Headed for the end zone.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
He'll try to roll it up on the ground. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Takes the toss and heads left. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. They were not going to catch him that time. That score makes things a lot more interesting in the fourth quarter with a spot for the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Behind the line, it's Frazier. He doesn't make it. Stop short, and the defense preserving a 2-point lead here. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And out comes the offense set to take over here. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Pounding away with the run game.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, got the lead, got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Locates the tight end, it's complete. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Run it up the middle, but or no game. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
run sets up a critical third down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. A chance to survive and advance to the playoff is on the line right here. They need points on this possession. To throw, it's Stockton. That's reeled in. It's Thomas.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Second down after that short completion. They'll run it here. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They'll see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and that brings up fourth down now.
The quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
A running play called on fourth down. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. All works out perfect. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Turns it loose downfield. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Offense lines up for a second down play off an incompletion. Makes a quick catch. He reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
This is a big mistake by the quarterback here, just holding on to the football too long. Late in the game, third down, you got to make a big play, and you come up with a sack. Now it's fourth down.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. We're in the late stages of this game. And the offense trots back onto the field here. That was a crucial stop of the defense. The lead is still 2. Let's see if this offense can chew some clock or build the lead now. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here. Trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Grinding away on the ground. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. And the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock. Ball handed off. He gets loose. They make the tackle. The offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. The offense will just take a knee here. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this isn't new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.